a little.
There we go. Hey, we're live. Aaron,
Are we live on YouTube as well?
Yeah, we should.
Yep.
Oh, baby. Well, welcome, moms, dads, uncles, aunts, nieces, and nephews. You're watching the Thursday GSG stream coming to you live from Ghost Ship Games, the only gaming company in Scandinavia where everyone working here is directly blood-related. I'm just Aaron. I am joined by my older brothers, Anas, Axel, Mike, and Jakob. And all we got to say is, what's up, gamers?
Oh, shit. Anas is here, too.
Yeah. Wake up, Jakob.
that could have been Aaron.
Time to stream, honey.
Wake up, sounds like video
joining,
games.
though?
Who's joining? We're having we're ready to dig in the dirt. We're hungry for mud and minerals, and my real life lunch is violently disagreeing with me, but I'm powering through it because that's what a dwarf does.
Aaron's food adventures.
Yeah, dude. It's always a new one.
Anna, I was writing. Don't you have free beers, Jacob?
Free
What?
beers?
What? Is Jakob drunk?
I don't have any free beers.
Yeah, you're working from home, Jakob. We don't know that you're not drunk.
He's fucking drunk.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and
I'm ready
I'm gonna go ahead and issue
now.
a yellow
It's,
card on soundboard abuse here. And that goes up to the ref here, blowing the whistle, and it's going to be a foul here, called on abuse of the soundboard.
I need water.
I hate this. I should be the only one allowed to use the soundboard. Because if we use it too much, people are going to get soundbored. There we go.
Is Anders joining, though?
I don't know.
Is he just here to use the soundboard? I mean...
I haven't even seen any response. Do you think he knows we're streaming?
Is he using the... Is he on the soundboard?
I haven't seen. I think it was Mike actually who was
Now I'm pretty sure I've
free firing with it.
I think I took away his.
Somebody says in YouTube, now I know what mission control feels like. Yeah, honestly, this is probably to have your ears filled with "we're rich" pings. That'd be nuts. Phil on YouTube says, hyped for another dev stream. First of all, thank you, bless you, love you. It says, wanted to know if you guys could possibly nerf Fat Boy into the ground at some point. I mean, give it one total ammo max, unable to kill grunts. You get the idea. Thanks. That's an awesome idea, Phil. That's that sort of creative initiative that we love to see spiked in fans. I'm going to pass that one off to Mike, as Mike is the nerf czar. Mike, what do you say to nerfing Fat Boy into the ground?
No.
Okay. That's it for the stream today. We're going to wrap it up here. Thanks, everyone, for watching. I hope you got what you came for. This has been a lot of fun. Yeah, bye, everyone.
Oh, by the way, I'm using like the first-person legs mods.
What?
Whoa, there is
I heard that's impossible to do.
Rock me like a stone.
Games can't have that.
Damn.
But look, if I stand on the barrel and kick it, then it just goes. I can. No torso.
Look at those dwarfy legs. If you look down, you should just see torso.
It's actually yeah, but I mean, it's like maybe it's like scrunched up or something. I can't really.
It should be like you look down, you just see your stomach.
I see some people in the chat asking where Johan and Mark are at, and that is actually a long and pretty tragic story. Mark, as you all know, has been recently really getting into his hobby of restoring vintage locomotives. And in weeks past, Mark's had a really difficult time with the pressure seals on the boiler actually slipping and exploding, which has been a big cause of injury this time. And wouldn't you know it, third time's the charm, but the boiler explosion has yet again put Mark in the hospital. So prayers up for Mark. We want to get a hashtag MarkStrong going in the chat. I know we're all rooting for a speedy recovery from yet another boiler explosion. You'll also notice that Johan is not present, and actually Johan had the bad luck of being in Mark's locomotive workshop this past weekend when that seal fatally failed and ruptured. So actually they're both in the hospital recovering.
Fatally failed?
Well, it was crucially failed, I'll say, but not yet fatal. We don't know. We're still waiting on reports. But so both of them are yet again hospitalized due to a locomotive boiler explosion. The good news is they went in a hospital that has those cool scorpion gaming beds, so they're able to game nonstop. And somebody might ask, hey, well, why aren't they joining the stream? And I didn't think that far ahead in this joke, so I'm going to let somebody else talk.
So now that Eric's done, I think we can conclude that Anders is not joining. So if anyone wants to join, we have a slot open, and the password is the poorly timed boiler explosion in one word.
Yes.
So,
I think Anders is here only for the soundboard. So.
Okay,
Is
yeah,
it the poorly timed?
It's some sort of poorly timed.
No, I'm wondering what the is it poorly timed
No, it's
boiler explosion?
boiler explosion in one word.
You see it there in the chat, boiler explosion.
No. Well, they do that. There's a question. So, any more overclocks in the future? Yes, there will be overclocks in the future. On the table are a bunch of overclocks that we are considering for Season 5.
Can we name one of them boiler explosion?
I mean, does anything have a boiler?
We don't have a steam-powered weapon yet.
The wave cooker
Missed opportunity.
essentially boils stuff, right?
Which one?
The wave cooker.
Yeah, but it doesn't have like a boiler.
Yet. That could be
Yet.
the overclock.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. There you go. Slaps a boiler on it.
Yeah.
Devin Crafted and Twitch asks, flamethrower overclock? Mike, what do you say to that?
So when we do overclocks, we want to do them for like we wouldn't do them for just a handful of weapons. More or less, kind of like the smallest thing I can imagine us doing would be like all primary weapons or all secondary weapons.
Okay.
And I think the ones right now that are closest to kind of being finalized are ones for every primary weapon.
Oh, sweet.
So it might not be for all 24 weapons, but 12.
What are you working on for the Hurricane?
Actually, it's not me. It has this time around. It's been Tim who's been poking
okay.
at that.
What's,
So
Tim
I don't know what he did for the
Hurricane?
Hurricane yet.
Ah, guys, I got grabbed.
What'd you do?
I've been grabbed by a dank
What?
bug.
He's calling it Magnum rockets, whatever that means.
Magnum rocket, cool. I like the sound of that.
Or possibly tri rockets. I don't know.
Try rockets.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fire to bullets, try rockets. That's what I say. Thanks, folks. There we go.
Thank you, Honest.
And my wife, she tells me my wife, you won't get away, you won't believe it.
I said you've been working on something. Maybe me. Question: will you make an account system for allowing the transfer of saves on different platforms? We have no plans for doing something like that. So yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah,
fairly
Axel's here. He
complicated.
can fill you in on that.
No,
How
not
much,
gonna
how much to
happen.
do it, Axel? How much?
How much do it?
Say a number.
It's amazing that I can't even think of a number that would make sense for me. When I can just say 2 million, but even then it's like, I don't know. I don't know if that will cut it.
Axel, for the people tuning in who may have never yet had the pleasure of hearing your voice and might not know what you do, how would you explain what you do at Deep Rock to the folks tuning in?
He's not making an account system, that's for sure.
Good question. I do everything that people don't want to do.
Oh, that's you.
actually a good way to put it.
That used
Yeah,
to
he
be
had to
Pedro,
beat the
right?
shit out of a guy once. It was really scary.
No, but I'm taking care of platform-specific stuff. So if you play on PlayStation or Xbox, then I am the one who got that working back in the days. I've
Hey,
been there
guys.
long enough.
Guys, awesome news. I hear a fifth dwarf in the cave, but the bad news is it sounds like he needs help.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
He may have one of those
You gotta help
voice
him.
synthesizers. Maybe something's wrong with his throat or something.
Sounds a bit like he's got a cold though.
You guys should
Yeah.
help the dwarf.
I don't know, maybe he's sick or something. God, I mean, it just makes me sad to think that there's a guy lost
Maybe
down
it's
here.
Poor
Johan.
guy.
Oh, yeah.
It is Johan.
Yeah, Johan caught a
Can't
big
believe
metal
that.
rivet to the throat, so he's not sounding so good.
He's got one of
Okay.
those voice machines.
I've actually been injured in a boiler explosion.
Larry's just imitating Swedish.
Yeah. I don't know how to do specific Swedes, I just know how to do Swedish. I've been working on a new locomotive, but it did not go so good in due to a crucial failure.
That's a pretty
Even
good
though it
accent.
kind of sounds like Norwegian to me.
Yeah, it's hard for me to distinguish.
That's racist.
Yeah. Oh, womp womp.
Oh,
Yeah, that's really
yes.
good.
Yo, racist womp womp. Silence.
Somebody says, been enjoying Deep Rock Survivor. Best of luck on its development. First of all, awesome that you're loving it. Second of all, it's not quite us developing it. We are publishing it, but that would be Fun Day Games
will take
in charge
credit,
of the development. Yeah, we'll definitely take
No
credit.
issue.
You know what? Hold on. Yeah, forget
Wait,
what I said.
No.
We
Good
made,
job, Mike.
yeah, a stream team made it. This was a stream team project.
Good job, Axel.
Stream team, famously guys who can all program. Oh, guys, dude, the fifth dwarf is looking weird. He's like a cube? What's going on with that? Ah, I got a point.
Hey.
No more leeching on me.
Question: is there any Halloween events coming up? To
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when is that actually happening?
That is coming, I believe, the 26th it launches? Don't quote me on that, don't quote me on that, but it's coming, yeah, the soonish.
You heard
I'll
it from
probably
Aaron
be writing the
first,
Steam
guys.
blog for that like next week.
Halloweenish.
Yeah, Halloween-ish. In any case, it would seem prudent to have it out around Halloween. But what do I know? I don't work in marketing.
Aaron, you actually do.
What?
You do.
Hold on, I'm touching my earpiece. I'm just receiving reports that I do work in marketing.
Congrats on the job, I guess.
Thanks very much. Ow!
Question, or like, is there any info about Deep Rock Survivor or Rogue Core on consoles? And no, there is currently no info. Don't really know much more about Survivor, but Rogue Core, right now we are going to focus on early access. That is going to be on Steam. That is the platform where we can do early access. And after that is when we're going to
Where is the
set it
nemesis?
up.
Yeah, I've been working on it, Jacob.
Oh, cool. You shouldn't. It's a bad robot. You need to kill it. Don't work on it. Oh, there it is.
But I mean,
I did it for you, actually.
I don't necessarily see a big reason for us not to, and so as we're designing Rogue Core right now, we are certainly considering all the controls and how they would also map out to the control.
You heard
It's
it
also
here
nice
first.
for people
Rogue Core
using controllers on PC.
Yeah, which I mean they do. We know they do, and we definitely want to keep supporting that.
You heard it here first, folks. Rogue Core is coming to Sega Dreamcast and Etch-a-Sketch.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, but you can only play it on the Dreamcast memory card.
Also, for everyone who can't see our Discord, Anos is muted and has not said a thing, and he's just abusing the fucking soundboard.
That's to be expected, I think.
Ah. Oh my god. No, it can't be. Fuck.
Question: are you guys
joking?
aiming
God
to make
damn it.
Rogue Core harder than Deep Rock?
Hold
As
on.
in situations
Guys.
harder than Hazard 5.
Guys, some motherfucker just sent me 3 hamburgers in real life.
Wait, what?
Whoever's watching the fucking stream, you
What?
sent me 3 hamburgers. I hope you got it. It came from. God damn it! They came.
What do you mean?
I've just got a receipt here from Just Eat. There are 2 Texas beef burgers with extra beef ordered by a guy named Carl Carlson that just fucking arrived. God damn it! I hate you guys. I fucking want this can't be real. Get the fuck out of here.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh, Carl Carlson.
This can't be real.
It is. Welcome to the rest of your life.
Dude, I just had lunch an hour ago.
Hey, Aaron, you gotta eat them.
Turn on the cam. Turn on the
If you
hamburger
don't
cam.
eat them, you're not 3 hamburger guy anymore.
I can't. Whoever out there sent me hamburgers, A, good idea, B, I hate you.
That's amazing.
Oh, man. What is this job, man?
You gotta eat them now, Aaron.
I know!
or else they'll
That's
go
the
cold.
worst part. I already got it.
Aaron, you don't have to eat them.
Yes, he
Mike,
does.
Mike, don't bring that quitter talk around my shop.
You
Okay.
can watch, Mike. It's fine.
Oh man. Okay, you actually. That's amazing. Glorious, glorious.
Alright, if I go AFK in a bit here, it's because I'm eating a hamburger. Because I've been compelled to eat one.
Wow, Aaron. I thought
Yeah,
you
he's,
were dedicated to the stream and you're just like leaving to have a snack. I mean, come on.
Pepper
This
Ice
is-
Cream is asking if this was sent to the office and hopefully not to your house. And yes, it is. Aaron is at the office.
I would be having a slightly different reaction if this was
Yeah,
sent
Aaron
to
got
my-
cheeseburger.
I kind of wonder how many hamburgers are like in the tunnel below my house at this point. I've probably been trying to send them to you several times. It's just.
This is like the most wholesome version of being swatted that I can imagine.
Be getting hamburgered.
Yeah, I really hope that nobody will send the exploding train to Mark.
Yeah,
Feels a
that's
bit,
true.
I feel Mark
Too much.
got that covered.
Mark on stream. Hey everyone, somebody sent me a locomotive.
Wait, Mark lives in my building.
Mark, no, don't open it.
Yes, stay inside, Mike, just in case.
Yeah, exactly. Please don't send locomotives to Mark's house. Locomotives are big things. That's also effectively sending them to my house. Don't do that.
I feel like a little model train would work.
That'd be fun.
I can see my fucking desk smells like burgers now.
I'm sad I couldn't be there to witness it, Aaron.
You honestly, I think you worked from home today because you knew this was coming and you didn't want me to be able to pass off one burger on you.
I fucking
Also,
hate
my
burgers,
body
man.
is I'm preemptively sweating. I'm getting preemptive meat sweats of this. This is god.
Did you only get like only one thing?
What?
You only like one delivery?
I hate the way you ask that. It's a really alarming way to ask that.
Maybe the antidote will arrive tomorrow or something or later. I don't know.
Somebody asked, what burger... God, these are big. Somebody asked, what burger did I get? They appear to be 2 Palace Texas burgers with an extra patty, bacon, and onion rings. Dude, this is really severe. I didn't even go to the gym today.
This is your
Now
gym
you
today.
definitely won't. We got the two hearts from meteors.
Good job.
Just gotta find the other one.
Well done.
Somebody says, how many burgers this time? I think it appears to be 2, although 4 patties.
Yeah.
And I'll make the important clarification that previously, when I became known throughout the Wild West as 3 Hamburger Hathaway, that was because I ate 3 hamburgers for lunch. This is a new territory for me, which is having already eaten lunch, in fact, too much lunch, and now being confronted with this is a quandary, to say the least.
Oh yeah, I'm playing with mods, so I have a few things like I punch things instead of power attacking.
Yeah, I think
this one does.
I am playing with the indigestion mod.
Nice. Classy.
Dude, these are so heavy. I took one out of the box. God damn it.
Jakob, stop punching things.
No.
So previous question was if Rogue Power will be harder than DRG, and the answer is that yes, we are looking for it being able to go to a higher difficulty. We're also, of course, exploring further how we can increase difficulty in kind of this setting. Though it will also, like, I mean, it's not that it's just going to be across the board much harder. I mean, I don't think anything on Roker is going to be really like Hazard 1 level, and maybe even Hazard 2 might not quite be there, but there will be like a reasonable starting point for new players that have never played even deeper. Right?
But
So,
in the end, Mike, it'll be a skill issue, right?
oh, of course. Always.
If anyone's frustrated because I'm not supporting the team, it's because I'm eating 2 fucking hamburgers. So
And yet
at the
you're
same
able to
time.
talk, Aaron. How do we know?
No.
what do you?
Jimmy
Jimmy,
B is asking, will Rocore affect the development and updates of the base game? Well, it already has, as you
Funny
may,
you should
may
ask.
have heard. So yes, of course. The team is what it is, and even though that for sure I can imagine the team growing a bit in the future, it's certainly not going to double in size. And yeah. So yes, it will be affected. Exactly what that means in the long term, we don't know yet. Because the kind of the update cadence and kind of what goes into a Rogue Core update is going to be different from DRG. So therefore, like whether these things are coming out at the same time, whether Rogue Core has like more often but smaller updates. Almost certainly the updates for Rogue Core are going to be smaller than DRG because DRG has a whole season structure. We currently don't have any plans for doing seasons for Rogue Core, although again that might change. But so yes, but of course it will impact it. It already has.
Lloyd!
Thanks for the res, someone. I'm gonna need a real life res after this first burger.
Come down there, pour some cola on you. Question: what kind of game is Rogue Core? Rogue Core is a
Fun one.
a fun one. That is true. That is true. Tim is sitting right next to me right now playing it. Oh, no, he's playing the editor now. Never mind. But the short of it is a cooperative first-person shooter roguelite
Thanks, money, Axel.
Crystal here.
set in the DRG universe on Hoxus 4 at the same time as the events of ROCK GALACTIC.
Store.
This is becoming routine. Found
Axel.
Phasio Knight.
Yeah.
Pants
What up?
money.
The Phasio Knight.
Pants money.
Now the question: how rogue-likey will Rogue Core be? Very. Though again, rogue-lighty maybe is the thing. So we are planning to have permanent progression of sorts alongside the whole power progression in the caves.
Wait, so it's not gonna be like with an ASCII tile set and turn-based?
No, it will be, but in 3D
Okay, cool.
and not at all. So yeah.
Oh, there's spiders.
Squash him.
Alright guys, I'm doing a burger review.
Yes.
First impression, this thing's super heavy. Looks. It
Have you
looks
taken
really good.
pictures of it?
Yeah, somebody, thank you. Yes, but shout out to Jesper and QA who's just brought me a lot of paper towels because this thing is sloppy.
What a hero.
Axel,
And again, I thought I was like totally full, but I think this is what
platform.
an American upbringing will do to you: is that you realize you have a second stomach that unlocks on an occasion like this.
Oh, Jakob, amazing! Yes. Good landing. You really stuck it.
Thanks.
Oh, that second stomach. Actually, somebody on Twitch is asking.
I think you're
I guess
lagging,
this related.
Axel. I'm getting all your platforms like an hour later.
Stop bunkering, Jacob.
Related to the previous question, will the burgers affect the development of Rogue Core? Can you answer that, Aaron?
Yeah, if you notice that there's no Steam blogs for the next 9 months, it's 'cause I'm gonna fucking coma after these goddamn hamburgers. So,
Sounds like you're having a food baby if it takes 9 months.
there be
Is that true, Aaron?
That's
Is
gross.
there any truth to those rumors?
Yeah, I mean, I think this probably weighs about as much as an infant. There's 2 massive patties, and then there's a bunch of fried fucking onion rings, and then somebody put a fried egg in the middle of this thing.
What?
Mazel tov.
This is insane, dude. This is like when Shaggy makes a sandwich in Scooby-Doo. This is like that proportion of hamburger. I thought this is not like a McDonald's. This is really, I would say it's about the size of like a 3-year-old's head.
Could you eat 3 of them though?
Mm-mm. Oh my god, yo. Absolutely not.
What are you doing? Actually?
Rough.
We'll just send you that below, Timo.
Okay, I think this is for the whole team, so maybe we can take turns with this one. The question is, if you could add an overclock to your favorite weapon for anything, what would you have it do? We can go down the list. Aaron, you're at the top of the list.
That's a good question. Unfortunately, I'm a little distracted right now. So, let's see here. If I were to overclock anything,
Show them some
Burger overclock.
yeah, I think I would have like a second stomach overclock or a feel no pain thing where when strangers from the internet harass me by sending me free food, I could do so without severe consequences, or maybe like avoid the brain damage debuff that's going to happen here. No, but like serious question. Actually, I think like a exploding bullets mod, like sort of like a Torg weapon from Borderlands, would be pretty cool. On I don't know, like a slow-moving exploding bullets on the BRT pistol would be pretty cool. I think.
Cool. And Anas, how about you?
I want the shrink ray back on the microwave gun.
Oh.
I was hoping you're just gonna do the air horn.
There you go. Thanks, Jakob. All right, Axel.
I'd add Fatboy 2 electric boogaloo, so I don't have to run around with this useless nuke. Like all I can do is this, and there's no damage.
That's all you can do.
Doesn't do anything.
No,
flares up.
electric Fatboy, EMP style.
Nice. Amazing. Oh shit, it's my turn. Oh. Yeah, I think I would really still like to see. I don't know if we ever got it working, but a long time ago, Anas was working on a firewall overclock for the flamethrower for the crisper. We could like send a wall of flames out. I would love to see that.
Bombing.
Jakob, how about you? Could be anything.
Right off the top of my head, I would like a maybe a railgun mod for the M1000.
So like it would like penetrate everything, or what?
Yes. Yes.
That's cool. And Tim, since you're here.
Hey, what's up? White Reeve Overclock?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want the minigun to fire 2 bullets each shot. We can't increase the fire rate, right? But I want more bullet.
More bullet per
Yeah.
bullet.
Yeah.
Maybe if we shoot the whole bullet.
I think that's
Yep.
fair. But so we would fix that by just adding an overclock that does exactly that. That's the
Yeah, but I'm not allowed to. I tried, but I got shot down. So
just
But I would
sneak it
really
in
like
there.
to see
It'll be like those small meteors.
See, next question. Bull. Let's go look at the YouTube thing. Hey guys, saw the announcement stream last week. Ever since then, I can only think of Aaron's amazing mustache. How does one acquire such a glorious stash?
Wow. First of all, thanks everyone. Well, I can only speak from personal experience, but my own strategy was not going through puberty till I was like 19, and then I guess my body decided to compensate for that by allowing me to grow a pretty decent mustache.
Bold
So,
move.
if you're already past the age of 19, I don't know if I have anything that can help you there. But if you are before 19, I guess, I don't know, hold your breath or something like that. Then, you know, hope for the best. Also, you know, a lot of the times, you think you can't grow a mustache because, you know, the establishment tells you can't and all that. But sometimes you just gotta take a risk there and be willing to look like shit for a month, and then have, I guess, enough self-awareness to make the call on whether it suits you or whether you look like a racist cop. So that's kind of a game time decision that everyone has to make on their own time. But I would say that's been my journey. And yeah, I guess that's what I have to offer. So I'm not thinking as clearly as I should have because I'm receiving a genuine psychic debuff. I've got like damage over time ticks coming off of my head right now. Cause dude, I'm halfway through the first one.
Stop eating them! Why are you doing this?
No, Mike.
It's for the
We need
community, Mike.
intervention. Oh, Jesus
I
Christ.
am not willing to entertain some quitter talk like that. Stop eating it. What do you mean?
All it is that Mike wants a burger.
No, we had a humongous lunch. It was like sausages and the pasta. I mean, Jesus Christ.
But it wasn't burgers, so.
No, apparently. Oh, question: will DRG dives ever go to the depths scene in Rogue Core? Unlikely. I think again. So from a non-like lore perspective and stuff like that, I mean the depths in the dives is just a number, right? Whereas
Are we gonna start the?
yeah, you should start it.
Are we waiting for Aaron because I think
Do your
it
job.
won't be done
Yeah,
today.
It's only on burger 1.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm doing my own event over here.
Great boss. Yeah. Whereas in Rogue Core, right? I mean, the whole it's actually that, you know, it's going so deep. It is entering a new biome as well, so we have the old biomes in Rogue Core, and then as you progress through the run and get deeper, you are actually like slowly kind of entering this other core biome, is kind of calling it internally. And I don't necessarily see that being part of the dives, especially because it has its own very kind of like specific thematic stuff connected to Rogue Core and the Rogue Core story. But you know, I'm not gonna say no, never, but not like. Another question, why is there no 4-player bundle for DRG like some other 4-player co-op games? So there's been stuff about those bundles with Steam because they're often used to like take keys for resale and stuff like that. So I remember when we were launching DRG, that was not an option. Like we simply could not get, like we would have liked to do that. We cannot do that. I don't know. It does still seem that some games do come out with it, so I don't know if it's probably some kind of like.
I think they've loosened up the restrictions. I think you can do it if you have a reason for it, but it was removed because people just bought them and sold them.
Yeah. You know, all them shady sites where you get them Steam games for cheaper than Steam.
And most of the.
How is that possible?
And most of the games where you see they have them, they're old. They had them from before, so they're allowed to keep them. But they're like, I think like Risk of Rain did, when you bought a copy, you got a copy at launch, Risk of Rain 2. So they definitely have loosened up on the restrictions they used to have.
Fuel cells at 75%. You're almost there.
Stick around. Watch me fly.
Alright, someone else in the chat's asking, Mike, do you prefer pizzas or burgers? Asking for a friend.
Don't answer that, Mike.
Wait a minute.
No, Mike, hey man, let me tell you from experience, don't let them start here. You give them an inch, they'll take a mile. You give them any...
Give a mile.
You give them... Alright, here Mike, I'll do you a favor. What Mike eats is cash. He eats money. And he would hate if you sent him the money that he loves to eat. They actually know him as I'm like a 3 hamburger guy. They call him $300 converted to Danish currency, Mike. So I repeat, he would hate it He would be so mad, and it would be hilarious on the stream. You guys would not believe his crazy reaction if you pranked him by sending him $300 converted to Danish currency, which would be approximately 2,100 Danish crowns. He would hate that. Don't do it. He would. You know what he would hate more is if you did that and then also sent me some.
Oh, that would be unacceptable.
Yep.
The
That's
jealousy,
what
the rage.
You have no. It'd be a legendary moment in the chat. So do not, under any circumstances, harass Mike by sending him $300.
E-begging, that's a new low for us, I think.
I'm not e-begging. I'm warning people to not send Mike money because he would hate it. So nobody think you're being a crazy funny troll by sending Mike $300.
That was good.
All right, I'm taking a break after a Hamburger. Did I miss anything gameplay-wise here, or are we?
No,
we're
you
at the
can
same place?
move on to number 2 now. It's fine, Mike.
I can't yet.
yes,
I'm
you
not done
can.
with the first one.
Okay, Jim, you can just eat, Aaron.
Let's see. So,
I don't know. I've been watching this guy on YouTube. Beard meats food or something. He can eat all of that.
Yeah.
No issue. I don't
Yeah,
see why
okay,
you
his
can't do it, Aaron.
Yeah, he's probably like 300 pounds since this job.
No, he's like your almost your body type, Aaron.
So
He gets
unbelievably
skinny,
attractive.
yes.
Yeah, he's got a nice beard as well. So
The unbelievably attractive body type.
He's even got a better beard than a mustache.
Whoa! Shots fired! Shots fired!
Beard over mustache. That's not.
No, but you're hurting his
I
feelings.
wish I could do.
He's just
beard.
about to quit eating burgers.
Someone says, Heindorf on Twitch says, Aaron will shit himself when doing squats later. That's true, I absolutely would. And I was on the fence and if I was going to go to the gym today, and I canceled because of these hamburgers, so I hope you're happy.
Just so you know,
was.
Heindorf is honest.
Oh. Alright, well, why didn't he have honest in his name?
He's playing all sides.
This is insane. I feel like I'm being psyoped by Honest.
Maybe he's the one who fucking sent you the burger.
Yeah, hold on. That's true. He was suspiciously ready with the soundboard when these hamburgers arrived.
There are two
Also,
runners.
he was. Yeah.
Exfiltrate.
Yes.
Hey, somebody asked a serious question on Twitch, which is unusual for this. Says, are you guys able to do anything about the PS4 connection glitch, or is that a Sony thing? Maybe Axel knows?
Definitely Axel.
PS4 connection glitch. Which one is that?
Well, there's the answer. First.
No, but currently I'm not tracking any major Sony disconnections with PS4.
Oh, you were leaving. I did not get that.
Yeah, you sure you're talking about the right game? Because Deep Rock doesn't actually have any glitches.
At all. Ever.
I should have read chat.
Okay, chat says, the one that makes it that you can't join lobbies at all.
So there is an issue where some people can't join lobbies when they're on, I think it's wired networks, and the solution is just going wireless. And it works for some people.
Very anticlimactic, that answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't you have like a more fun answer?
No. That is the...
That seems crazy though.
It's the network
the wires.
problems.
So
Yeah. So if that's the one, then it's more like we need more info to solve it. We've been digging into it, but that was the solution that worked for some people.
Empires of old.
Get your beers.
Yeah.
oh man.
Yeah, it's a weird issue and it's super hard to figure out. That is a question who to blame for it.
Yes. Question on YouTube: will there be any content updates between season 4 and season 5? As you probably, or if you haven't, you can see the roadmap. So we'll have the maintenance updates, which are not. I'm assuming that's not what you're asking about when you say content updates. But there'll be 2 of those, and then of course there will be the holiday events. So updates coming with holiday stuff. Oktoberfest has just been, and it's going to be Halloween coming up, then Yuletide and Lunar. So those will keep going until kind of season 5. But again, we don't have the bandwidth to actually do proper content updates because right now we are trying to spend all our time on getting Rogue Core. Although actually, right now something like half the team is working on the next maintenance update that will be hitting in November. I don't want to say too much about that yet because we're still trying to finalize exactly what is going in there and what we can and can't do in the allotted time. But yeah. Someone writes, always blame Mike. Yeah,
Anders again.
I can handle it. Question: will the Ramrod have bathrooms that haven't been closed indefinitely, like the Space Race ones after it gets built?
Yeah, what's the bathroom status, Mike?
Yeah, so
I'll tell you my bathroom status after these hamburgers.
Can you poop in Rogue Core?
Not at the moment, no. And we haven't really talked about it. And the version of the Ramrod, version 1 right now that Robert has put together, which is amazing. It's super crazy to run around in a spaceship. It really feels like a spaceship.
Will there be a bucket though?
Will there be?
Give us something, Mike.
No, you don't. No, I don't have to give you.
Mike, promise the fan bucket.
It's
Tell
not.
I am not.
It's not gross. It's gross to not have a bucket.
Mike. Jacob's right. Mike, we can put at least a bucket on the Ramrod.
Or a special armor.
How about you just stick your butt out of the airlock?
Well,
I mean, make it a feature. I'll do it
There
every
you
stream.
first of all, mine wouldn't fit. Second, I think canonically we should put a bucket in there and then let fans' imaginations do the rest.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we can say that where the miners of Deep Rock Galactic are too underpaid and poorly compensated to have a toilet, the reclaimers of Rogue Core are too well disciplined to even need to use the toilets.
Ooh, I like it. I like that.
But it's like if you have a toilet on the space rig, there's no need for the dwarves to go into the caves.
This is true. That's the only reason.
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
Think about it, Mike.
Oh.
You never show up in the same cave again, so might as well, right?
Axel's right. Are you telling me you wouldn't?
Are you telling me the entire game is just a procedurally generated toilet?
Are you telling me
How do you think fungus bogs happened?
Are you telling me you're looking at at one of those cave breathers with its big open mouth and you're saying
Nope. Moving
Not
on.
even once that you haven't played Deep Rock. Just saying.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, I think
dwarves
we
gotta
know the
go
source
where
of
dwarves gotta
rock box
go.
at least.
Question: will the space rig be visible from the Ramrod viewport? Answer: yes, it already is.
Look at Mike just changing the topic.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mike, will we be able to see the bacon shuttle from the Ramrod?
What the fuck is a bacon shuttle?
the what?
Really,
The
Mike?
bacon shuttle.
Mike, really?
Yeah.
Seriously?
You don't know about the bacon shuttle?
No.
Everyone's been waiting for it for years upon years.
That's why it's nowhere to be found.
Or is the Ramrod the bacon shuttle?
I don't know what you're talking about.
God damn it.
I'll tell you what, these hamburgers turn me into a sort of a beef shuttle next time I go.
Another day at the office.
Are you gonna need a bucket, Aaron?
God, yeah.
Ew.
Lighting.
Oh, Jakob, I just noticed you used my stream title idea. Nice.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Yep.
You've earned
yeah.
this month's
Oh,
pay
yeah.
too. Man, Anders, he gets so easily excited. He'll just clap at anything. I knew you would.
Oop.
Wow. I think I've never taken an IQ test, but I think if you would have measured mine before and after these hamburgers arrived in my life, I think you would see a significant difference. I definitely feel a lot stupider than I did before lunch, which is already saying a lot, because we're not working with much to start with here.
You're
Question,
playing
can
that
you-
victim card now, Aaron.
It is. Can you kick barrels on rogue or in rogue core? Right now, I am sad to say there's not a single barrel on
What?
the ramrod. And I don't know if they're. Question to you guys, Jacob and Aaron. Do the titles actually mean something, or is it a song?
Oh, it's a song. It's Welcome to the Jungle. Welcome to the Space Trek! We've got beer and games! We camping a Bismor! We don't know the name! Like that.
It's amazing you can do that after lunch and.
Yeah, you know, some instincts, Mike, never die.
No. Question: when will we see a medieval DRG with actual mules,
Supplies are on the way.
like they used back in the day? All I'm gonna say is definitely don't hold your breath.
Cleansing part launch will arrive shortly.
There's currently absolutely no plans for us.
Time to restock.
Yeah.
Equipment pod is on
That's
site.
what someone with a secret project just like that would say,
Direct
Mike.
exposure is
Just saying, just
Mike, why
saying.
do they call you Medieval Mike anyway?
I don't know, but let's get back to this bacon shuttle.
Wait, why?
Where you
Because
go
you've
with
been
that
wearing a
battle
suit of
axe, Mike?
armor to work for like a few weeks in a row. What's going on there? This is starting to look weird, dude.
Why do you refer to your wife as maiden?
Yeah, Mike, you've only been eating
Call
big.
your wife.
You've only been eating turkey legs for lunch for the past time. What's going on, man?
Wait, turkey legs.
Yeah, I feel like that's something you always get at Renaissance fairs.
No, yeah, that's true.
You like a big old roast turkey leg?
Man, I haven't been to a Renaissance fair in like decades.
Mike, don't say that on the stream. Someone's gonna send a taxi to the office and pick you up. in message.
No, not just one Renaissance fair, two. There gotta be two Renaissance fair, Mike.
Okay, valid, real question time. Somebody says, question, what's the biggest challenge in implementing crossplay?
Ooh, that's probably account management.
What do you mean by that, Axel?
Like, you need a single sign-in to identify all the players, right?
Oh, so
Because
you
you
need to
need
make
to be
like, a
able
post
to,
your name's
um,
account or what?
Yeah, or something in those terms. Or you need to use the Epic Online system,
equipment is on
which is then requiring you to use the Epic Game login. And I think that a lot of people in the chat really loves games that have Epic Game login on startup. So
Who doesn't? I mean,
who doesn't? It's
I mean, if I can like go through as many launchers as possible.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's how I know the game is really good.
I'm trying to make as many logins that I can. One of my biggest hobbies is keeping track of passwords. And so stuff like that is...
Is this gonna turn into a sponsor spot for some kind of password thing?
Yeah, this is, we'd like to take this moment to thank our sponsor, Secondi's Password Solutions. If you've been watching the chat for a while, you also know that Secondi's is since 1908, purveyor of root beer and other fine beverages, as well as a series of salted nuts. That's Secondi's Nuts, folks. They are busting the flavor.
Oh my god. Question: will Rokar have higher system requirements on PC? It very well might. So I mean, they are running on the same kind of baseline, but kind of the lower end of our system requirements on the ROCK GALACTIC are also kind of have an impact on what we can and can't do. So I could see us requiring more for Rogue Core. Now that it wouldn't be able to run, but kind of just so that we don't like actively support such old hardware as we do with ERG. But then again, also we might just keep the parity between the two games. Yeah.
Ooh, we got a really good question in Twitch. Foul Dragon asks, "What's your favorite password?" And follow-up question: "What's your account names that you like to combine with said password?" That's a really good question.
But I like that saying your password out loud on stream actually makes it turn into asterisks. Mine is Hunter 2, for example.
That's amazing.
Yeah, my favorite. I usually go with something like.
That's wow. That's a long one.
Yeah.
I'm all about the 4-letter passwords.
These bugs don't stand a chance against us.
Somebody on YouTube asks, "What do we fight for, Chad?" That's an easy question. We fight for Rock and Stone. You know what's up.
Question: will Rogue Core have meta progression? Answer: yes, it will. Exactly how much and stuff like that. That is still being worked out. We're trying to strike a balance between. Like I really don't like it with kind of roguelikes where they take it to a point where you really feel like, okay, I'm not properly playing the game. And we are also looking at doing multiple runs, so like kind of the game starts with easier runs and goes to harder runs, so kind of by the time you get to those harder runs, the meta progression also makes sense. But, I mean, again, one of the things that meta progression does and kind of roguelites do, and I think it's also part of the reason why they have grown in popularity, is that, you know, they are more accessible. You, like, this whole thing of it's just like, you know, it's one difficulty, go for it. Either you can or you can't. In some ways, that's a bit of a shame, and also as a game developer, it's, you know, it's nice. You want as many people as possible to be able to play and enjoy the thing. But yeah, so it's a balance. We will aim to strike
All
that
signs
balance.
of rock hogs have been eliminated from the cave. Well done. Well done. All objectives completed. Get the launch controls to return the mine head, and we will send in the drop pod.
Question: will Rogue Core have mod support? Certainly not in early access. Though, yeah, I mean, we really haven't started talking or thinking about this right now. Again, the place where just kind of just to clarify, the place where Rogue Core is right now is that we are, you know, we've just hit a point, or you know, just recently hit a point where we felt like, okay, we were ready to commit to this project. Right, up until that point, up until the announcement, you know, we could have decided to scrap it, try something else, things like that, right? But kind of we went through this process of prototyping things, testing them out, poking around them, and then we were like, yeah, this is good. This happened. We're gonna do this. So now we're kind of taking it a step further, where we're kind of getting Rogue Core out of this prototype state into an actual, like, you know, start of production, and after that we, you know, start the whole closed alpha thing where people will be able to sign up and randomly select, actually get their hands on it, get their feedback, and get a feel of that. Go through that process a couple times. We eventually launched to early access. Then, of course, will be the early access process. So I think if we were to do modding support, it would probably be post 1.0. And whether or not we're going to do it the same way we did in ROCK Galactic, I don't know. For those that don't know, the developer that was kind of supporting modding was implementing certain elements into the game that made modding easier. Work together with the modding team. Had to leave Gosha Games a while back because he got a kid and he wanted to work closer to his like family, his parents, stuff like that.
Yeah, and we refused to move the offices.
We refused to move the offices. Now
yeah.
now he's working at Lego.
Yeah, I mean,
his family lives close to Billund or something like that. But anyway, and we have not been able to find a replacement. This is because, I mean, it's a special kind of person they need for this. Not only do they need to have the skills and ability to do this stuff, but they also have to kind of want to, right? I mean, this is it's not easy work, and it also requires working together with the wife. Yeah. So anyway, that's, by the way, for those wondering why PRG modding is kind of in a weird place. That's why. Question: is there any plans to make a Stingtail cluster modifier to the game? That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
Nothing but Stingtails.
Extraction commencing. Good work.
Rocket stone to heart.
I mean, anyway, moving on.
my
Question: will
stream
there ever be Lego Deep Rock Galactic? I don't know. I mean, Lego has not approached us, so.
Have we approached them? Is
I
that
don't
why
know,
sent
have we?
Jonas there?
We have a man on the inside now, I guess you could say so. But no, there's nothing that I'm aware of at all in that direction.
Yeah, I mean, I think also in terms of like the video game collabs that Lego's made before has only been for like Mario and Sonic and I guess Minecraft. So like you have to be pretty, I don't know, correct. Let me know in the chat if there's anything I'm missing there. But it seems like you have to be pretty dang big for them to get involved. There is on that. Yeah, dude, please. All right, chat. We've got Anos coming in to offer me assistance with another hamburger. So if you notice the soundboard, it's in this. It's in the bag over there. If you notice the soundboard's quiet for now, it's because Anos is AFK.
Okay, here you go. Here you go.
Dude, it should. These are so substantial. Yeah. There you go. Freeing the troops. But I think it's Lego's Ideas or Lego Workshop. But Lego has this program. We mentioned this on stream before as well. But Lego has this program where fans can submit, their own creations, and then if they have this thing where like if it gets like 10,000 backers, Lego promises to like take a look at it or something. Again, I don't know what that means.
Ideas.
That's far from a guarantee.
It is
Yeah,
ideas,
Lego
yeah.
Ideas, and it's that's not like a guarantee that they'll do it, but there is a really really cool fan-made Lego Doretta set out there that is, I think it's last time I checked was at like 5,500 backers. So if you're looking at doing just a little something to maybe make a Lego DRG set a little more possible, go on to Lego Ideas, check out probably just plug in Deep Rock Galactic or Drill Dozer or something like that, and you will find, you'll check it out there.
Just a clarification for those that don't know. When Aaron's saying backers, you're not backing like in terms of money.
Oh yeah. Good point. Yeah,
You're just saying you are interested. You would be interested in Lego doing this as well.
Yes, you are not putting in any actual financial support. You're literally just like it's basically signing a petition saying, "Hey, this is cool."
Yeah. It's at 4,734, and there's a year left.
Yeah, so plenty
for
of time
to reach 10,000.
So go in, put your name on it. Get your
friends.
Do it. Yeah, go to your local cemetery, record the names of people who have been buried, and use their identities to sign it. Do whatever you can to make it happen.
Yeah. And also, just so you know, like this, I mean, Ghost Ship Games is actually not affiliated with this in any way. It's so cool. I can't believe I want this so much. I want that.
I just turned the game down a little bit. I don't know if it helped. People on YouTube are complaining about it.
Question: is that lithophage on the glass on the inside or outside?
Can we go back, please?
I think that's just a benign space growth.
Yeah, nothing to worry about.
Perfectly harmless. Don't worry about it.
Arrival has begun prospecting operations.
Question: can we ever get a weapon in Deep Rock Galactic that is the BFG 9000? I mean, I feel the Fat Boys kind of sort of there.
Show them that Hoxie's is DRG property.
Oh, that's effective, Axel. Thanks.
Like,
Oh, we got a really important question in Twitch. Acolyth asks, I have a mosquito in my room that already stung me but is hiding now. How do I find it? That's exactly the sort of thing that you should be bringing to the streams, and definitely the sort of stuff that we're here to help with. I mean, I know that everyone else is going to come with their own ideas. I like to cook up a homemade insect repellent of 1 part chlorine and 1 part bleach.
Aaron, no. So someone will actually do that.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, I'm just goofing, folks. Don't make chlorine gas in your house.
I think my solution to that would just like bait it out with a small child.
They love small children.
It already ate, Jacob.
Yeah, but I mean, time is on your side. Oh,
Reinforcement is on the way.
Zero has joined the game.
I just shout rock and stone because I know that nobody can resist replying.
No, yes, and then you get a little.
I thought you were dead.
That was a really good mosquito voice. Hey, Axel, I just dug myself down into a little hole. Can you put a pancake on top of me to protect me while I go and wash my hands? Because I finished the hamburger, but my hands smell like food. I'll be right back.
Oh, but now Aaron can't breathe. There we go.
I can give him a little mine
Yeah, do that. Yeah.
Sticky grenade.
protection.
So now we
Question,
just
how are
wait
you-
for the mosquito to arrive and attack Aaron.
Jakob, question. How are you punching during your power attack?
I am using a mod.
Shit.
Sorry, Mike. I
Yeah,
know you're
another
really
question.
curious about that one.
Is the Viking helmet ever coming back to the game?
It must be shut down before we can gain access.
That's
You need to find the power station's powering
Viking
it.
helmet. That was for a specific.
I think it was Steam Awards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Team Awards, yeah.
Yeah. I think there's a few that are kind of like specific for that moment, and we do not intend to bring them into the game as they're kind of like connected to that moment. They're not like a standard game cosmetic thingamajiggy. That's more.
But
kind of us
why did we have to
celebrating.
pick the Viking helmet for that? That's the
I don't
question.
know. I didn't pick that. Don't ask me.
Just maybe, probably.
Oh, have no fear. We've got helmet for years.
Yeah, we definitely have. We got plenty of other helmets. So
Mike, when are we adding a New York Yankees flat brim cap into the game?
I don't know. Don't know
When they pay up.
No more rum.
These burgers are insane.
Yeah, dude, they're really good.
This is not a hamburger.
Oh my god, no! Like it's also genuinely one of the biggest burgers I've eaten in years.
So,
It's
Aaron,
really-
how do you feel about being one burger Aaron now? Since you
honestly, man,
you quit.
terrible.
You quit.
Yeah, no, I feel.
Yeah.
Aaron
like
and I
shit,
share
dude.
the burden.
But the main issue for you now, Aaron, is that you will never be able to actually eat lunch before a stream because you
Just
can
in
never
case.
expect. Maybe you'll expect burgers forever now.
No, I gotta say, if our fans spend that much on sending us burgers, maybe just buy the game for a friend instead.
Yeah, I appreciate you supporting the devs, but we also have DLC for sale.
Yeah, and we'll have Aaron eat like the Steam keys or something. We'll just print them on like edible paper.
Flares up.
No. Why did you anger Betsy?
It was the meteor did.
Oh. Yeah. Classic
question.
meteor.
Any chance or plans on Steam Workshop for DRG? No plans. I don't really think there's a chance either. Like, I mean, we got the Mod.io thing going, and that's work enough.
Yeah.
Somebody telling me about a rock box media. Media, I'll tell you what makes you a day media is when somebody tells you 2 hamburgers. Now that's media.
Thanks, everyone.
Let there be light.
Question. It's probably way too early to ask, but since every season seems to push the plot little by little, would there be some sort of conclusion years from now when DRG will be near the end of development. Yes, this is too early to ask, and we don't really plan further than like the next update, maybe. Also thinking about the update after that. That's about it.
And since those updates are happening, we have no plans of ending development.
Exactly. And like yeah, we are of course doing a bit of kind of world building with every season, and we'll continue to do so. But yeah, I think yeah. I mean, we have in no way talked about this or even thought about this. Purely just thinking about it now that you asked. But no plans for that. I don't see anything better.
I also feel like we just open up more story. We don't really finish any story. It's just
no. We do
add
not.
more.
And it's also the nature of the game, right? Which is why we also kind of do narrative the way we do. Because kind of like an actual like flow like of time is very difficult for us to do in the game, and we have to consider, you know, new players, old players, players coming in. That's why kind of like the dwarves also, like you'll notice like in the caves and stuff like that, they're never like surprised by things. Like at no point are we looking at something as like, oh, this is the first time the player will see this. While we would love to do that, we can't, because you're gonna see it a gazillion times as you play over and over again. So kind of yeah, Deeper Galactic is kind of like this weird time slice where at any point like time is not really moving. Then once in a while it just jumps like when the seasons happen, but then kind of it's always been like this, and it always will be like this kind of thing.
Let's see here. Somebody over in Twitch asks, why do I keep dying in Has 2 difficulty? My friends say that I'm trash, but it has to clearly be the game's fault. Yeah, you're correct. Anytime you die in a game, whether that's Deep Rock or any other game, it's always a problem either with your computer or with the game. So don't let your friends make you accept fault for anything. Keep pushing back there. Hope this helps. Hey guys,
question on everyone's mind: is Hoxes alive?
Flesh biome when, Mike?
Flesh. Yeah, we've actually been talking about meat biome since like the beginning.
He's...
I mean, we can just keep cranking rock box until we get there.
Flesh pox.
We could do like that one episode of Magic School Bus where they go into Arnold. We could do one where we go into my intestines after 2 hamburgers.
Oh my god.
Call it a mud biome.
You still need one more hamburger.
Oh.
I guess we already got a fungus box though.
Yeah, but I don't. I mean, yeah. Yeah. So I don't know about the meat biome. That's underground.
You broke. Oh, there we go. Thanks.
Question: will you consider lowering the level of screen effects? I hate being blinded by goo and rockbox. That's kind of the point. At the same time, yeah. I mean, again, right? It's always this balance, but you're not supposed to want to be in the goo. Being in the goo sucks.
You don't want to be in the goo, folks. You heard it.
You don't want to be. Same with rockbox. Yeah. It's kind of like you also don't want to be webbed by the web spinners, right?
You don't want to be webbed by the web slingers, folks. You heard it here first.
I signed up for.
Yeah. Question: is anyone at level 10,000 yet? I guess you mean player rank.
Yeah, I saw actually somebody on Reddit the other day who said they'd reached player rank 5,000, which if they did that organically with without hacks or whatever is insane.
Sniper turret.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Mike, is there can we calculate concretely how many game hours it would require to be 10,000? It'd be interesting to see, okay, would that be possible to even achieve if you had in the amount of time in the day since this game went into 1.0?
To achieve 5,000 or 10,000?
10,000. I mean, somebody said 5,000, so unless they're goofing or hacking,
Yeah, I think 5,000 is within range at this
Yeah.
point, for sure.
10,000?
So the thing is, we can't do like a hard calculation because XP per hour. Like I mean, that changes depending on how you play.
Yeah.
So it's kind of.
So at least 5.
Somebody says two
Yeah.
people in Twitch chat giving examples. One says Pinkuma is at 6,800 and something legitimately. Somebody else says I'm almost at player rank 1,000 with 2,000 hours in the game, and they don't play optimally for leveling.
Yeah. So.
I don't know how many
Yeah.
hours that is.
No. I'm not gonna do this calculation right now.
Because we can't do math.
But yeah, and then Sir Pounce is saying that Pinkuma lives, eats, and breathes DRG. So,
Well, what can I say but Rocket Stone?
Rock and Stone, jeez. But remember to go outside.
Yeah, do remember to. Yeah, if you turn the knobs in the bathroom in your house, water comes out. You should drink that sometimes too. Stuff like
What?
that. Always good. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
This is so
Let's see here. Where are you guys? I'm kind of stuck in the caves.
hard to move. Oh yeah.
We're all stuck in the cave here.
Yeah, well, I'm especially.
Forever.
Lighting.
I'm especially. I would say I'm more stuck. I'm more stuck, folks. I'm really trapped in here.
So stuck.
Want something?
It's just stuck. I'm stuck in the caves. I would like to get out of the caves, but I'm stuck in them. Perhaps you can give me help. I am stuck in the caves.
Much better.
And that reminds me of Anton Chigurh. That's going to be Aaron's movie recommendation of the stream. If you guys haven't seen the Coen Brothers movie No Country for Old Men, give it a watch. If you have seen it, watch it again. It holds up.
What a feel-good movie.
I love this grappling hook.
Question: who came up with Rock and Stone? It's so catchy. Pretty sure the blame goes to Nickel.
There's a block for that too.
There is a
Yeah.
buffer. That's true. The
Yeah,
song
if
of-
you go
Buy the physical version.
Oh yeah, of, the PlayStation 5 version has it in a poster form.
That's true. If and I edited it. Hee hee hee. But if you go into Steam on our blog post on Steam, and then you type in Rock and Stone, or I think the blog post is specifically called a song of Rock and Stone, you'll get an article written by Mikkel, our game director, giving the lore behind the development of Rock and Stone. Not only where it came from, sort of in game, but also as a game design thing, why they felt Rock and Stone as a mechanic was necessary. So check it out if you like reading.
Does it come as an audiobook as well?
I could do that. I'll record one.
That'd be pretty fun though.
We'll put it on the. Actually, dude, having Robert read it as mission control would be pretty cool.
Question: are there any ideas or plans for new anomalies and warnings? We've been talking about doing another pass on those and adding a few more. I remember. So no hard plans right now, but yeah, maybe
Let's,
definitely something I can imagine us
do the hacks.
doing for season 5.
Hacking hard here.
Somebody says another question: is there any sort of behind-the-scenes recording of Robert performing the mission control lines? I don't know that there is. I know that we've got some of the. Oh, we're hacking.
Some of Javier. Yeah, we don't have any of Robert. I think.
Yeah, we've got
He's
some
a
of
bit
Javier
camera
doing
shy, I think.
the dwarf voice. Is Robert camera shy?
Yeah, a little bit, I think.
I don't know that. Some wise guy on YouTube suggests a new anomaly called the Hamburger Hazard. Having played it, I found it to be extremely unbalanced and overall a really painful gameplay experience, so I wouldn't recommend it.
Skill issue.
I think definitely the Hamburger should get a debuff. I would say as it is, the Hamburger Hazard concept is pretty overtuned, so we definitely need to tweak that before we would subject anyone
What were
So
you saying?
smaller but more hamburgers,
What were
or
you saying to that, Mike? That kind of complaining.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. That's the sort of talk
Get
that makes
good,
Mike
Mike.
puff Hamburger head.
Get good. Got it.
Question: is Leaf Lover Special just tap water? No. Certainly not.
Yeah, because it does have foam.
Yes. It's.
Your tap water doesn't?
So just continuing what Aaron said, if the water in your house has foam, do not drink it.
Wait, what?
Nothing, Jakob. Drink your
Yeah.
foamy water.
If you're not Jakob, who's a very special guy and actually built for this sort of thing, you should immediately call your local healthcare provider. But again, if you're named Jakob, then you should actually drink as much of it as you can.
That's how you
I
know
also
it's
feel
fresh,
like the
right?
plumber could do some work.
All right, should we run this machine event?
Sure.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do it. Is anyone named Scout that has a flare for us?
Yeah.
Impossible.
Over there.
Yeah, okay, not where I wanted it.
Too low.
Question: is the next double bonus point item gonna be a hamburger? It's a shuttle full of hamburgers, huh?
Love that bullying me with food has become lore in this game.
You're gonna get so fat, Aaron.
No, it'll only make me stronger.
And fatter.
Yeah, if you guys are gonna bully me, send me chicken breast and free protein bars.
Nice.
Cooked or raw?
Let there be light.
Sandwiches DLC when?
Sorry, the money for the sandwich DLC was spent on Aaron's hamburgers.
Is. Wait, what?
They had to give me the company had to get to get my stomach pumped because of a work-related injury.
Yeah, good thing you have insurance.
But there is a mod, I mean, that has food. That
Is
gives
there?
Muffs or something. Yeah, I think it's part of management's like Humunga Bungus thing. It's like,
Monga Bunkers thing. Now, that's the official name.
it is. What is it called? Is it MCR or?
MCR, yeah.
Yeah. If you are interested in mods and stuff like that, you should definitely check it out. It's crazy. What he's doing.
Somebody asks in Twitch, are you guys aware of the AI song covers of DRG? Yeah, we are. Which one's our favorite? I was sitting with Robert, who's the voice of Mission Control, hearing his reaction to some of them for the first time, and it was pretty funny to see. Like, I can imagine it's got to be a pretty uncanny thing where it's like, you know, obviously you're doing a voice, but it's still like it's you, and him hearing him sing a song that he haven't sang was really. He was not like creeped out, but it was very like it was surreal for him. Pretty fun to watch. But I think there's the one. For me, it's Mission Control's cover of the "I'm Only Human." That song is pretty good. Like I don't know, I got my beef with AI, but the song ones, man, they're pretty funny. That would get my vote as my favorite.
Question: what do you think about the driller trolling with Scout epidemic?
Is it?
How do you feel about it, Jakob?
I haven't been C4'd once during this game, so I mean,
Yeah, wait a
There you
minute.
go.
it's all been rando drillers, so that's not a C4, Aaron. You.
Okay. All right.
Did he throw a burger at you?
Probably because you couldn't finish it.
Somebody asks, will Rogue Core feature a unique soundtrack? Yeah, we addressed this last Friday. We've got My Chemical Romance doing the soundtrack, and I'm pleased to announce, since then, we've also secured deals. Brian Eno and Aphex Twin will also be joining. So you heard it here first. This is 100% promise. My Chemical Romance, Brian Eno and Aphex Twin.
I can't wait for the Aphex Twin original Morkite liquor. It's gonna be.
Oh, I need to see that music video again.
We should get those masks for the office.
Should we? Really?
Shouldn't we?
I don't know. should
You
we?
what? Aphex Twin Mass?
Yeah.
I don't know if I could handle being in the office. Question: will there be other expansion packs for the Deep Rock Galactic board game, featuring like Trijaw and other monsters? I don't know. I don't think there are more planned. I mean, literally,
think we
these
should
just
get
came out.
Yeah, those two. Yeah, they're not even out. I mean, they will be.
No,
out,
it's
like,
true. It's true. It's just the Kickstarter that started. Yeah.
Load up. We're bound to have incoming.
Question: have you seen the "What I Want in DRG" video from SNIS? Yes. Yeah, we tend to watch like most of the various
most of
videos made
SNIS's
by.
videos.
I mean, SNIS's yes, but also others like Access Chronos and stuff like that. Also watch those. They're cool. And also yours, Barrel Vision. We see you there.
And drilling in the name of.
Oh, fuck. Did you see the last one from Drilling in the Name of with
Yeah.
the friendship? Ah, that's so good.
Put those guns to use.
So fucking good.
I cried a little bit.
My board's showing red lights.
Me too. It was super sad.
And rock crackers back
It's like double, two sadnesses. It's like, what a roller coaster.
and we're 50%.
And I totally didn't see like the thing in the middle coming. I didn't see that at all. That was great.
All rock crackers are back online. We'll have this thing open in no time.
I need the mule right here. Right.
75% completed. Almost there.
Ah! Bunch
Okay.
of bugs here.
There's a
Going
question,
on
but I think so. The question is: any plans on making the mod stats be shown what they do, not the result of modification, but how they modify the stats? Same with Overclock, so we don't have to go to external sites anymore. I'm not entirely sure what you mean, so I'm gonna say it, and you can write if I'm correct or not, or if I'm not correct, if not how I understand it. So you're talking about showing exactly how, like they actually modify, so saying like this is gonna multiply, this is gonna be a flat bonus and things like that. No, there is no plans on doing that. I think, I mean, again,
It's a mystery.
you know, there's like we want the in-game stuff to kind of make sense and work for players, but if you really want to go deep down and kind of really get into the grid of it, I think actually things like a wiki and other places, and also like Carl GG, it's actually, I think, cool for those places to exist for the people that really want to get into the nitty-gritty of things, that I think is not actually really needed for the majority of players, and would actually just get in the way and make a lot of noise. Another question: will you ever add a sombrero hat? Maybe. I don't know if there's a sombrero plan.
Mayo.
You know what we should do instead of a sombrero hat is the big floppy foam cowboy hat from the SNL Celebrity Jeopardy episode. You know, with where Norm Macdonald plays Burt Reynolds. It's a funny name.
Haven't seen it.
What?
Sorry.
That's like, oh man.
I live under a rock.
Well, yeah, but that's like.
We don't
even
get
that's
SNL
like the
here, Aaron. It's an unknown concept to us.
What the fuck? Dead folks. It's a funny name.
I feel like we should have the Dog Dimmadome hat and just have collision on it to dig out
You
everything.
can't exit the start cave because it's just too big. Unless you have someone help you.
You can only wear it in the space rig.
Send ass over here and hurry, please.
So, question. Sorry for asking again, but for balance reasons, like, will you do only female dwarves in Rokor? Again, like, how we do female dwarves is something that we are, like, when we started to kind of agreed that Rokor is going to happen, that came up pretty fast internally. We don't yet have something we agree on how we would do female dwarves right now. By just having the dwarves as they are, we've kind of more or less completely bypassed the whole like gender thing. We don't focus on their gender at all, right? I mean, it doesn't matter. Like,
right now we just more or less treat them like dwarves. Yes, obviously they're voiced by a man and stuff like that. But you know, anyway, yeah. The point is, no idea. I can't promise anything. All I can say is that this is stuff that we are actively considering talking about, but like so far, I mean, it's been years and we still can't agree. And we don't want to.
And ROCK does share some of the same issues, like technical issues we do have.
You have sniped your
It's not no new character rig or anything.
Loot bug open. Lighting.
What are you doing,
yeah.
Axel?
Next question. Will we know more about the lore? What in particular you talk about? If you, I mean, again, DRG kind of the universe of DRG, that world, it grows a little bit every time we do an update. So again, it will grow in season 5. And season 6, etc., etc., etc. It will continue adding a little bit. Likewise, ROCK is going to be adding to that world as well. But it will be doing it in a similar way to how we've been doing it in DRG. So, yeah.
I mean, I guess that's to say, like, we're probably not going to be like here's an explainer for Deep Rock lore, like a whole Wikipedia on it, but it's also part of the fun is letting, you know, the community flesh things out and having people's theories, and, you know, I think the room for interpretation is at least what for me makes it really fun. Seeing, I think, contributes to a lot of creativity for the fan community.
It's super important. It's super important. I mean, it is also, I mean, it is done on purpose. It's not just like, it wasn't from the very beginning. I mean, way back when DRG was in early access, you know, we added a little bit that we could, but the focus, I mean, it was a super tiny team, and the focus was just to kind of get the game going and get it out. But kind of, I mean, again, our method of, and I wouldn't even call it storytelling, but you know, of adding these elements, these narrative elements to the game, that has kind of evolved together with our community and kind of also the way they respond to the things that we do release. So, yeah.
Teamwork would speed this up. Just saying.
Carbonated Phantom asks, any idea for new dreads? Jakob already had his dreadlocks phase, and we managed to talk him out of it, so I don't think he's going back to dreadlocks anytime soon.
You have talked me out of nothing, Aaron.
Jakob, did you have a dreadlock face?
No, but I have friends that had them, so I think that's close enough.
It's not the same. No.
It is, Mike.
I want to see a picture of you with dreadlocks.
Okay. Well, good thing we have like AI and shit for that.
Nah, that's not the same. That's not the same.
It's the same for me.
But if you find one, I'll trade it to you for my picture of me in corpse paint.
Alright, we're hacking.
In what? In corpse paint?
Yes.
I'm not sure I want that.
Next question. It's not a question, but Deep Rock Galactic has been helping me get over my fear of spiders. That's amazing. I did not know they could work like that. Congratulations.
It's just like it worked for Batman with the exposure therapy.
What?
And Batman's a real guy, and I met him.
Isn't Batman like crazy?
What do you mean?
Exposure. Batman's weird.
He was afraid of bats, right?
Yeah.
But like,
And now he's pretending to be a bat.
Maybe not. I don't think that's healthy, Aaron. I think I have to agree with Mike on that.
Well, I mean, I'm saying it worked for him.
But not in a healthy way.
Well, yeah, but that's not. That wasn't what the fan was asking. They just said, "Can we help them get over their fear of spiders?" Yeah, we can. But they didn't even mention if they're, you know, becoming like an insane vigilante because of that. I'm just saying, man, we're gotta think about both sides of the story here. Oh no! Rando went down. I got you, Rando. Whew! Get up, friend. It's time to fight.
Question? Will Mission Control reprise his role in ROCK? So, like, we definitely want this kind of sort of voice that can talk to the team. It kind of helps unite the team, organize them, and stuff like that. It's actually super important from a co-op perspective to have something like mission control. Whether or not it's going to be mission control and exactly how we're going to do it is still up for debate. I mean, part of the kind of the story here is that the zone that you're entering, these gray out zones, these lost dig sites, they are cut off from the outside. So it kind of would make sense that you don't have direct contact. You can't get resupplies. You go in, and now it's just the reclaimers, and either they make it through and are able to collapse the zone, or they're not.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's who knows? Maybe there's an AI that works for it, or it's some sort of computer voice, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe they have some special transmitters. I guess lore-wise, it would also. I mean, who knows how the Deep Rock Galactic corporate structure is organized, but for mission control to be both the supervisor for the working class dwarves and the crack military unit would be insane. But it does seem like he's kind of overworked anyway, so I guess you could explain it away that way.
Yeah. But for sure, I mean, mission control's relationship to the reclaimers, if he would be there, would be a bit different than his relationship to the dwarves. So, but again, this is stuff that we are still in the process of figuring
out. Somebody asks, will all Rockblocks related content remain in the game after Season 4? If so, how will it be incorporated? The long-term plan, I mean, and we're looking at this obviously sooner than Season 5, but I think at some point, Rockblocks will be like, the rival warnings are now, where they're still in the game, but it's not like you run into rival tech every single match. It'll be like a modifier. So I guess this is if you're somebody who's not, if you find Rockblocks tiresome or whatever, to put it this way, it'll be a lot easier for you to avoid in the future. You won't have to, it won't feel like every mission has a Rockbox element. It'll be much more like the rival presence, where it's, a few do it. It shows up once in a while, but it's definitely not over the place, and you definitely have a lot more options to avoid it if it's not your cup of tea.
So what you're saying, Aaron, that when the season ends, it will be like when the season ends.
Correct. Yeah, that's a crazy way of putting it.
Yeah.
Yagib, you should do poetry.
I know.
Yep.
There's a juice box mod. Yes.
Yeah.
Yagib, what mods are you using?
I forgot. I think I
Okay.
have some. I have a heat meter. I have a better Steve, so you can actually get clearer hearts. I have the juice box mod for reviving. When a dwarf is down, there's a skull hologram above them.
Oh, okay.
And I have the punching, and I can see my legs.
Nice. Excellent. Nice platforms, dude.
Yeah, I like it. I have no clue what the correct meta strategy is.
No,
for
I think
people.
it just looks nice. I like the feng shui of the cave.
Yeah, it's like art.
Mensa in Twitch asks, when does the current season end? Current season ends at the start of Season 5, which, as we announced in our critically acclaimed roadmap on Steam, Season 5 is it's been delayed because of Rogue Core development, so it's 8 months away at this point. However, that's not to say that it's going to be the exact same until then. Like we said, we've got these maintenance updates coming and some changes, minor stuff, and then we're looking at a way to make it so you don't have to put up with Rockbox as all this Rockbox for 8 months if you don't want to.
Sorry, Aaron, I couldn't hear you for all the clown awards you're getting.
It only makes me stronger. It only boosts my Steam
Makes you
profile.
bigger clown.
Everyone in the comments section accusing each other of Clown Award farming. Meanwhile, the real Clown Award farmer is me breaking the bad news of Season 5 to the fan base.
Is it still on 50, or have you gotten more?
It's 53 now.
53.
This is like the what is it, the a working man steals from the rail car, a rich man steals from the railroad. It's the
Steals from the community.
the gamer farms clown awards in the comment section. The dev farms clown awards with the bad news Steam posts.
Should we start it?
Yeah. Freaking, why not? You know? That's what I say.
Question: will ROCK have the same level system as DRG has, red and blue levels? It almost certainly will not have the exact same system. Red levels are class levels. ROCK doesn't have classes. But it's actually one of the things that we're talking about, like how if we would implement some sort of rank system or level system or something like that, exactly what we would use it for. So I don't have much to say right now, except that it is definitely something that we are talking about. The current like the prototypes, and as of update 3, there isn't one yet.
What about
Mensa
promotions,
says-
Mike?
What?
Promotions.
Promotions?
Yeah, will we get promotions?
Yeah, I don't think so. Again, I don't see a lot of reason for it right now. There are. Again, the other thing to also think about in DRG, all of these systems, they're there for a purpose. And so if we need something that is like, if we have either, you know, if promotions are a solution to something that we have in ROCK, then we may consider implementing promotions to do that. Same thing with levels and stuff like that. So yeah, we're not gonna put it in just because.
They haven't yet invented a machine that can best a dwarf.
No question. Can we have a beer or perk that highlights minerals in some way? My colorblind ass sometimes cannot spot the minerals in biomes like Azure Wheel.
Drinking won't cure your colorblindness, dude. Sorry.
Colorblind ass. That's not where most people suffer it.
No. Does our, like, because we have some like colorblind settings that we've been trying to implement. Do those not help at all for what you?
I have one of my my own friends who is colorblind as well, and said that our existing colorblind things like help some, but not enough that it like makes it easy for him.
No. Okay. Yeah.
And I gave him your name and home address and said you could solve it the old-fashioned style.
By sending me verbs, great.
All right, that does it. I'm putting up a freaking turret here. You know.
Question: will any of the already existing aspects in DRG be touched upon in Season 5? Perks, overclocks, beers, etc. Or are there no current plans for what Season 5 will have? So we have not finalized what Season 5 will have. Touching the perk system is definitely one of the options. Likewise, adding new overclocks. In fact, we already have prototypes for a lot of them. That Anas has been doing work on this way back when, and then also Tim has been doing some work on this recently as well. So those are very much on the table. I think almost. Again, I don't want to promise anything right now. Once we actually figure out and what's going to happen there, we'll be able to say. But overclocks are on the table. Perk systems on the table. And
2 hamburgers are on the table.
2 hamburgers are on the table. A new mission is on the table. So we need to figure it out, but yeah, I cannot promise anything right now because we haven't made that choice yet. And, but yeah.
Some good C4s.
Yeah, that's a really good C4. Shout out 02 or 0. Shout out the number 0.
Question: when will we see how the Reclaimers look like with their spacesuits? Yeah, it's being worked on right now. I mean, that's part of our kind of update 4, and by the way, once again, these are not public updates, but now they are kind of sort of are, but still the game is not publicly playable. But we are looking very much at the theme, at the identity, and figuring out exactly what the Reclaimers look like is part of that.
I've been actually talking for a week or two with Kenneth, and for people in the stream, Kenneth is one of the artists here at ROCK GALACTIC. Talking with Kenneth about his drafting process for it, and I'd really like to do one of those below decks posts talking about looking at some of his draft concepts and sort of exploring the thought process between all right, how do we want to establish this visual identity for the Reclaimers, and that will very likely or hopefully include some early concept sketches. So if everything goes according to plan, in sometime pretty soon we'll have a blog post out on the Rogue Core Steam page with probably some early concepts and some more info about what kind of a vibe the Reclaimers are bringing to the table. As long as we're talking about cool and interesting blog posts that you should read, a blog post that I've got coming out tomorrow actually is going to be coming out on the Rogue Core Steam blog page, and it's going to be publicly releasing some of the first concept art here. I talked to Fullick, who's another one of our artists. He's both a 2D and 3D artist at Ghost Ship Games, and he is designing concepts for a new set of weapons for the Reclaimers. So I had a chance to talk with him, and we'll be sharing some of the concept sketches from those guns, taking a look at what some of the Reclaimer weapons might look like, and then getting a little look at his creative process and sort of how we go about designing guns at Ghost Ship Games. So that's coming out tomorrow on Steam. If you want to be one of the first to read it, go over to that Steam store page and hit the follow button, so you will get that article in your community page as soon as it goes out.
Your ride home is on the way. Drop pod inbound.
Hyper Gig, I thought it said Hyper Pig. Hyper Gig in Twitch says, why did in Rogue Core you name the ship Ramrod?
That's just the name that I don't remember whose mouth birthed that.
Mike, why did you phrase it like that? Whose mouth birthed? Gross.
Yeah, it probably was Mikkel. And then it was like, yeah, actually that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So, and then we needed something, and that suddenly kind of
and that was something.
That was no, but there are some things that we agonize over, and there are some things that kind of just happen, and then it's like, yeah, that's the name. Yeah. So the Ramrod, that happened literally, seconds, and it was like, yes, that's the name, and then kind of.
But that was also decided a few weeks before the trailer came out. Wasn't it initially just called some numbers?
Yeah. So yes,
RV0197,
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We toned that down to just RV09, and now it has the name the Ramrod. But things like Expedite, for example, we were figuring out the name of this new mineral. That took weeks. Kept going back and forth about different things. Then
somebody at Twitch points out that apparently Ramrod means baguette in Hindi. That's exactly why we named it that.
Exactly why.
Somebody
Finally,
at
the
Twitch,
food shuttle is getting there.
Finally.
Yeah, the initial model for the ship was one of the 6-foot-long Subway party subs, which was what inspired that. But it would be too performance intensive to render that on weaker computers, so we had to change it to a more conventional-looking spaceship.
Amazing. Question: will there be a way to tell apart teammates in Rogue Core since there's no classes? And yeah. So yes, we definitely need that, and exactly how we're going to do that is one of the things that is very much kind of I'm not going to say keeping me up at night, but is very important.
My bet is hats.
Sorry, what?
Hats, Mike.
Hats.
Give them hats.
Give them all hats. Well, so the thing is that of course you will have the whole face suit thing, and we're still also figuring out. Again, we don't even know what those look like yet, right? But the idea was that
part, if not all, of the suit would kind of reflect which suit you kind of like how you look reflects which suit you're wearing, which also communicates which kind of bonuses and what ability you are bringing to the team. And so, like, it could be that, and in that sense, that would work kind of the way classes do now, where, you know, you can, of course, have 2 characters of the same class in DRG as well, right? So then you can't say, "Hey, Driller, get over here." But in most cases, when the team is widely spaced out, you can. So that could be one of them. Of course, again, we also don't have like these portraits, like these class portraits, like we have in DRG. So we also need to figure out exactly how we would if display this stuff, if we would display it. Yeah, this is all still unknown. Definitely something we're thinking about.
Let's get down and dirty with some tunnel rats, barkeep.
There are no cavities clusters. I looked.
Thanks, Jakob.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a ghost outside the space rig.
Ooh. That's spooky.
Someone says that they want a poker table on the space rig. We keep talking about, I mean, of course, you know, fun things to add to the space rig, and also now potentially the ramrod as well. And considering like what kind of things make sense for what types of dwarves. But there's been talk about arm wrestling for years.
Arm wrestling would be really good.
So,
I like.
What about real wrestling?
Real.
Hold on. Pro
Yeah.
wrestling.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's Carl's music.
Yes. With you
Having
as the commentator.
Somebody
that was
having
so cool.
Rock'em Sock'em robots would also be pretty fun.
Hungry dwarves.
Question.
Someone has drunk their beer. Is it me? Me?
There's a question about the toilet at the space rig, and that's already been addressed. So apparently, it is now confirmed that the dwarves are just doing it in the caves.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I guess that's why we have the septic spreader as well.
Throwing your own shit back.
Yeah, it's just like take their shit back.
Oh, that's good.
Somebody
and
Twitch.
That's what the dwarves are going to reclaim.
Yeah, we were torn between dwarven composters or reclaimers, and we went with reclaimers, but.
Question: New DLC when? The probably season 5. I mean.
Yeah, I think people would be pissed if we were like, "Hey, we're delaying season 5, but we're selling weapon skins in the meantime." People would probably be very mad. And you know what? I would understand. Because I'm an empath.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You should see a doctor about that, Aaron.
Question: how much of ROCK would have old enemies and concepts from ROCK Galactic? So the idea right now, and the kind of the story again, the Reclaimers are going to Hoxus 4. It's the same planet. So while ROCK is adding new enemies and new kind of like world elements, biome elements, new biomes, stuff like that, it is also using existing DRG ones, specifically, right, to tell that story. So I think you can expect to see most DRG enemies, although they won't be kind of like they'll be there to kind of they are the the normal part of Hoxus, right? And then there's something else here as well, something that's more dangerous. Yeah. That's the answer.
Somebody asks, when Halloween event? That's coming within a few weeks, definitely before Halloween, but you could have guessed that. But Yeah, I think it'll probably launch a few days before, like within the week before Halloween. What day is it today? Yeah, I'll probably be writing a blog post about that next week, I would guess.
Yeah, that's actually all we're waiting for to be able to release it. Is that Aaron stops eating burgers and starts writing the posts.
Yeah, and the minute fans stop sending me food that I have to eat, I'll be able to have enough brain power back to write a story.
Yeah, so if you want to troll the community, just feed Aaron.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, again, I think the ultimate way. I'm hungry. What's that? Is that from Zubinis?
What?
What's that from? What was it? No, there was a
Feed me.
Zubinis. Yeah, what's that from?
No, that's from Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh yeah. I was thinking
Feed
of the
me,
guy in
Seymour.
Zubinis where you have to make a pizza for him.
Or something.
I'm putting out a Zubinis roll
fifth
call in the
dwarf.
chat. If you're a real Zubinis head, let me hear you holler.
Oh,
Ah!
I don't even know what that is, Aaron, to be honest.
You don't know what Zubinis are?
No.
Were? Ow! I
wait,
fell.
it's
I fell.
like tiny zombie, toys, right?
No, it was like a little game about like little kind of blue orb guys.
Nope. It's not.
I don't know if that's a compelling enough description or if you need
No.
more.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay. Alright, cool. We can leave it there.
Question: when-ish is the next inline update the public will see? I'm not sure what they mean by inline update.
We're not adding inlines to ROCK Galactic.
What does that mean?
I don't know what it means.
Reminds me of something I've been trying to forget.
But apparently
I just lost
Axel knows what it means.
Yep, no inlines.
to self. Don't eat it.
Rollerblades, though. That's
Yeah.
The smell. It lingers. I just
Any plans to have new uses for minerals and crafting ingredients? No plans.
Did you jump or did you get knocked back?
Question: if the only mineral in Rogue Core is Exponite, how can we become rich? So again, kind of, the Reclaimers are different from the dwarves, the minor dwarves, right? So they are not there to get rich.
They're already rich.
yeah, like we said before, it's a classless game, so nobody actually is rich in that game.
Oh ho ho!
Social commentary in our
That's
games.
deep. That's deep as hell, Axel. But I think it also feeds into a question somebody else said in YouTube that says, will the Rogue Core dwarves have the same personality of the minor dwarves, possibly different accents? We don't know about the accents yet, but definitely different personalities. Again, where the ROCK Galactic dwarves are working class miners, the Reclaimers they're the guys you send in to do the job when the miners can't. So they're like SEAL Team 6 type of badass dudes, so they're definitely not like the same kind of happy-go-lucky, like, roughneck attitude of the dwarves. Not to say like this is going to be like
the
a
dwarves are
super...
already someone you send in to do something that others can't do, right? So.
Yeah. Not to say the dwarves are like total pansies or whatever, but the Reclaimers are definitely going to have more of maybe like a military vibe, or like, you know, when you see those like SEAL Team 6 reacts videos on YouTube type of thing.
I have never seen a SEAL Team 6 react video. What?
Okay, well,
the whole
You're
team
just
there.
making
What?
stuff up now, Aaron.
So, and for inspiration for what a military guy is like, we're actually talking to our own community manager, GSD Jakob Harold, because he was in the army for 3 days. So I'd like to take this chance to
To be
point out the
fair,
fact
I was
that
like, I was 14.
yeah,
I
a
was a
lot of
child
kids
soldier.
are. Hey, listen, Jakob. A lot of children in history have been in the army at the age of 14. Are you trying to invalidate your experience? Are you trying to say that child
If anyone
soldiers?
can, it should be me, right?
Are you trying to say that child soldiers are overreacting? Do you want to say that online?
I'm trying to say it's been a while. Child soldiers overreacting. Is that also like a YouTube channel? And what are we?
Anyway,
It's just
so
what
if I
know,
can get a
Aaron.
thank you for your service in the chat to Jakob, that'd be great.
Oh my god.
I'm never telling you any of my secrets again, Aaron.
That wasn't a secret. That was just a fact about you
Not
that I
anymore, it
misused.
ain't.
So
Yeah.
you should have said it was a secret.
I just did.
Well, retroactively.
What will you now write about in your blog post about Jacob, Aaron?
In my 8,000 word profile of Jacob.
Yeah.
My unauthorized autobiography of Jacob Harold.
That's what I call a waste of time.
I'm writing
no
the. I'm
more
writing
than,
the.
2,000
I'm telling the
there.
stories the mainstream media doesn't want me to be right.
It's because no one wants to read it, Aaron.
It's not true. You don't have to be embarrassed about your service, Jacob.
Well, if I am, that's also a secret, so.
Ow! I just got it hit by an exploder. That's pretty screwed up.
You wouldn't have if you've spent any time in the service.
Yeah, if I had your tactical training.
Yeah. I wasn't just taxi cool, I was taxi children.
Wow. Question: will Rokar have something like buff beers? Maybe buff burgers? Specifically in servings of
This is
3?
Mike sidetracking then.
I don't know. Shock that.
Which?
Lights up!
Sorry?
What?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Huh?
You guys? Huh?
What?
You guys are breaking up. What are you saying?
What year is this?
How many hamburgers?
We don't know
What's for
yet
lunch?
about like buffs. Again, it's like if it makes sense, we will of course add something like that. Beer kind of makes sense because of the whole dwarven thing. So that would kind of also be fine to stick with that. I think again, the reclaimers for all the differences we've been talking about right now, they are still dwarves. They are still, in that sense, they're still rocking and stoning. They still like good beer. They still got beards. So that part's not going to change. And it is a challenge for us right now to kind of to figure that out, right? To kind of create this other dwarf. So not the roughneck miner, but the combat specialist kind of thing.
That was Spitballer. Oh shit.
How many what?
Spitballer.
Spitball.
Spitballer. Oh shit.
Ah shit. Ah shit.
It's got Axel. Leave. Hey, Aaron. Axel, how do... You're not supposed to survive that, Axel.
And yet he did.
Axel?
Question: will
Why do
Rokor
you,
have any
rotate?
hub area like the space station? Yes, it already does. It is
Axel,
the
what skills are
spaceship
you using?
ramrod.
Can't tell you. I learned it during my military service.
You're not using heightened senses, are you?
No. I don't know actually. It just pulls me into the wall and then it's all over.
Stuff his fingers.
Roger that. Supplies are
It just keeps on dropping me. It's fine.
Oh!
Ah.
Oh!
Question: Dead Space-esque helmet for DRG and/or Rokor? I mean-
wasn't like the rank 80 helmet in the season pass pretty Dead Spacey?
I mean, I think we definitely have some stuff that is Dead Spacey. And I don't think
Spacey, that?
EA is the kind of company we would do crossovers with.
Jakob, are you okay? It looks like you're a fallen soldier.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you doing okay, my little wounded warrior?
Red sugar!
If I show you where the exploder hit me, would you kiss it and make it better?
I promise. No.
I see your question interrupted by Carp, and I'm not even gonna read it. I'll bring that back.
Mike suddenly became dyslexic.
I don't know what you're talking about. Blah. Is cosmetic bloat a potential issue you guys have thought about? Yes, and we continuously think about it.
Yeah, we're not doing anything
and-
about it. It's just...
And we think, how can we
So
make
that
it happen?
happened. Yeah.
What do we need to do?
I mean, the silver lining is cosmetics, right? So.
So it's already happening, right? I mean, it has been happening for a long time, and it's more about how we manage it and mitigate it moving forward. Like I think again, bloat on that end, the cosmetic end, I think is okay, and it does mean that of course we are coming, more and more to this state where kind of a new player coming in. Like there's so much, and that's just kind of that's the nature of it. And at some point, of course, it will come to this place where getting one specific thing becomes really unreasonable out of the random pool system. And we are of course putting things into the shop, and that was kind of also the whole reason why Fashion Night happened. as a way to have a currency that can only be used for this one thing.
Wait, is that where
acquiring cosmetics.
is that where the name Phasionite comes from? Is that it sounds like Fashionite?
No.
Why would you say
What,
that?
why would you say that? That's crazy.
Sorry guys, it's the hamburgers talking.
Yeah, it's totally.
Hey, point for the driller.
Hey! Guess you have to share the fame now, Aaron.
Hey, what are you guys doing down there? Me and Driller are having an amazing time downstairs in the basement of the cave.
How do I get there?
Just look at your map.
Okay.
No.
Question: will there be any Bosco-like drone to help? Oh, okay. To help during solo missions. I assume your question is about Rogue Core. We don't know yet. So, kind of, for me, as I was thinking about Rogue Core, like I really like the idea of kind of being a little bit more alone if you're playing solo to have that experience. But yeah, I don't know yet. I think that would be cool. We already have a drone, so kind of this whole thing of being completely on your own is kind of has gone out of the window. Whether that drone would be like Bosco or more limited, and probably a bit more limited. I mean, part of the reason Bosco is there is to kind of provide you with some functionality that other classes do, and he has a bit of kind of from each class, right? In some way or form, and we don't have the same need here, and kind of in many ways the main issue right now that we have is the fact that, you know, in a multiplayer game you can revive each other, and in a solo game you can't. And that we still need to find a way to address, and it could be that. I mean, yeah. So there's no design has been done on this yet. I'm not gonna start right now, but yeah, we're gonna definitely
Also,
consider this, figure it out.
Also, after the Rivals update, all the bots actually unionized, so we have to pay Bosco extra if he needs to go into.
Good for him.
Good for him, but he just lost his job.
Oh no, bad for him. Wait, what?
He's already getting paid out the ass for his role in Survivor. So.
You're almost through the wave, team. Go, go.
Okay, more serious question. Cosmetics for traversal and support tools when? So I think frameworks almost very certainly never. Or let's just say super duper unlikely. But we've been talking like a while back. We actually had a stream and Mikkel was on it as well, and we were both talking about it. Wow. I think that's something we really should look into. We haven't been prioritizing it. It's not like the most important thing, and there's a lot of important things that we need to look at right now and spend our time on right now. So, but yeah, I think it would be cool. I think it would be cool for sure. Yeah.
There, okay.
Question: will we be able to watch closed alpha gameplay of Rogue Core if we're not selected to play? So yeah, I mean, we will be showing a lot of stuff once we get Rogue Core into a place where we can show things. Again, once it's not once it's out of this like prototype thing.
We'll be playing it on stream, right, Mike?
What?
We'll be playing it on stream.
Yeah. But the question is when, right? But definitely that will happen. I mean. That's the whole point, right, of us doing this open development phase even before we actually go into early access. So, yeah. Will Rogue Core have a petting? Oh, you.
Getting supplied.
Answer the question, Mike.
No.
Will Rogue Core have what?
Nothing. It will have nothing.
Oh, cool.
That's what I like in my games, big fat nothings.
Yeah, I bet you do. Question: will multiplayer work the same in Rogue Core as in DRG, with hosting joining mid-mission? I'm also curious about how long an average game can last, or your current goal for that. So going backwards, the current goal is from 30 to 90 minutes for an entire run. I don't think we really want to push it much longer than that in the normal game, because multiplayer pickup groups and stuff like that. I think there's definitely space for allowing longer runs, but that has to be a more special kind of setup. We're also talking about the possibility of kind of an endless mode just for fun. Again, right? That's maybe not so much about you getting, but this is that would come later, right? Right now we need to focus on the main thing. And as for how multiplayer will work, right now I see it working closer to the way it works in deep dives than in normal missions in DRG, meaning no joining mid-mission. You get the team together, you set up, then you go on your mission, you try to reclaim a dig site, and anybody, of course, who crashes out or whatever will be able to rejoin, but no new players can.
Somebody says, will Rogue Core be cross-platform? Hey, point for Axel. Will it be cross-platform?
Jacob.
No, point for Axel.
Oh, point for... Oh, interesting. Not at the start. I mean, that obviously would be, like, there's no... We're not opposed to that. It's just a ton of extra work. Right now we're working on getting the game out the door. But at some point down the line, yeah, for sure, we'd like to look at it. But it's not like we can... Yeah, not at launch.
No, absolutely no promises on that end, but it's not a no either. Question: because Rogue Core is taking place much deeper into Hoxes and the team is more serious, will there be any stealth and/or horror in Rogue Core, kind of like in GTFO? I don't see us doing stealth like GTFO. I don't see that fitting. But and again, like horror, we've talked about this before. Like I think there's a limit to how you're gonna do horror in co-op, and also considering kind of the setting and the sort of gameplay that we want to have. Like with the whole rogue light elements in here, you get pretty strong as you play Rogue Core. There's a lot of enemies. You end up, and that doesn't really mesh well with horror. Also, kind of the whole setting, while more serious than DRG, they're still dwarves, and it's still a co-op game, and you're playing with people, and they're acting like idiots and making jokes and stuff like that. So that also kind of takes the edge of like being able to really do horror. I mean, there are games that attempt it, and I think games that do it fairly well.
Excellent. Can we get a platform here?
But the setting, like we are aiming to have like a darker mood, despite all of this, right? So definitely a darker mood, but that's kind of, I think, is the way to look at it. So we do want to make the enemies a bit scarier looking and stuff like that, but in the end, yeah, it'll still be a co-op game.
Let's see here. Question: how big will bugs get in Rogue Core? This is something I think Johan talked about. Mike, correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't there some limit in the way that our game engine and bug behavior works, that they wouldn't get much bigger than a detonator?
Yeah. So I mean, like the thing is about fitting them into the world, and also kind of how they look as they.
Hey, speaking of a detonator, we've got an elite one. Awesome.
Nice. Thing. Exactly how they look as they move over this like very rough terrain. Where they can, so I think I mean the detonator's already pushing it as a mobile element. I think it's doing okay. Yeah, I think big things are cool. We really want to do big things, but yeah, I think again we are going to be using or we are using the DRG cave system and all that stuff.
So, including the enemy navigation system and all that stuff, that's exactly the same as in DRG. So I don't think we're gonna have enemies that are much bigger.
Light us up. So long, suckers.
Question: would the discovery of Expedite escalate a conflict between DRG and its rival?
No bolts.
That's a good question. That would make a lot of sense. That's all I can say.
This ain't no place to die, beard bungler.
I mean, it could. Anything could happen.
Grabbing him.
No.
Whoa!
Okay. Question:
Guys,
how
this
big will?
mission's hard.
Wait, Dwarf Fears.
Question, will there ever be a weapon testing firing range in the space ring for DRG?
No. This is something that we have considered and like really like tried to figure it out, like talk about and make a decision. We have made a decision on it. We're not putting in a firing range in DRG. And there's no plans of putting in a firing range in ROCK.
Hey, Mike, are elite detonators supposed to be fast as fuck?
Ask Anas. He made them. But yes.
No.
Hey Anas,
Well.
they got an elite bulk detonator and they're loving it.
Mike, tell Honest fuck you for me.
Skill issue. It's just a skill issue. No. It is. I'm sorry.
This thing is such a motherfucker. All right.
But
That's,
I'm running.
Okay. You got a bug on you.
You got well done, you.
Hey, nice juice bombs. So much vomit.
Iron way.
What did I get killed by?
Everything. You got killed by everything.
What? I
Wasn't
had a
me.
shield up.
Wasn't me.
Yeah, bulk and gas, I think.
Ow!
Yeah.
Sucking them farts.
Okay, Mike.
Good lord.
Nice.
Oof. Big oof. Big
Question:
old
will
oof.
the jet boot crate at the top of the space rig stay after season 4?
What jet boot created the stop of the space rig?
You don't know about it?
I'm joking.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
You'll have to wait and see.
It's because we don't know yet.
Because we haven't planned that far ahead.
If you're rockin' stone, well, never alone. My beard is still bloody magnificent. We rock.
Alright, looks like we're ending on a loss with this one. But in a way, we're ending on a win, because the real one is getting to hang out with our friends, the lovely fans of the GSG community.
The elite bulk detonator.
Our friends, minus Anas, who programmed the elite bulk detonator, made it go so fast.
About to rock and stone. We salute you.
And Trophy says the real win is that Aaron had to eat burgers. Yeah, well, my loss is your gain, so you're welcome.
Get to work.
Rockin' stone, brother. Rock me like a
God damn, my stomach fucking hurts, dude.
Oh,
And the craziest thing is, I don't know
Yeah.
why.
you don't know why? You have no idea.
Yeah, I know.
Just so weird. So fucking weird.
rockin' stone. Rock and roll. By the beard. Yeah, rockin'
Question: will reclaimers? Yeah, sorry.
I
It's okay.
think the legs legs mod is making that I can't see the hospital
What?
count.
No. Okay.
Well,
that makes
when
sense.
That's why you can't do leg in first person. You lose the medical gown.
Oh.
Orders from management.
So there you go, Mac.
There you go.
Do it.
Done.
for rockin' stone. Rockin' stone, yeah. Rockin' stone.
Let's see.
Are you looking for somebody to raid?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
While we are looking for an unsuspecting raid victim, I would just like to thank everybody out there, minors, gamers, dwarves, aunts, uncles, nephews, sons, cousins, godmothers, godfathers, and least of not which, stepmoms. Thanks for everybody for tuning in to the GSG Thursday stream. This has been your hosts, Mike, soundboard on us, GSG Jakob, and Axel. Again, prayers up to Mark and Johan. We're wishing them both a speedy recovery from their locomotive boiler accident. And a big reminder, we got that fun little story thing coming out tomorrow on the Rogue Course Steam blog. So if you want to get a first look at what some of the concept weapons for the Dwarven Reclaimers are looking for, go over to the store page, make sure you wishlist the game, smash that mother freaking follow button so you can be the first one to get that blog post directly on your community page. And also, once again, a big thank you and fuck you to whoever sent me those hamburgers.
How does Anders feel about it?
He seems pretty, actually, like, stoked to get the second one.
Yeah, he seems fine. Seems fine.
Is he okay? Is Anders okay?
Yeah.
Well, that's the most
okay.
important
I mean,
part.
he's just laying down. He's a little blue around the face. I think.
Okay. If he starts throwing up, you need to put him like in. Just flip him
on his
over.
back, right? I put him on his back.
Yeah.
Yeah, with his feet up in the air.
Yeah.
Yep,
Maybe
gotcha.
shave his beard or something. I don't know.
Oh.
It's
All right, who
hard
are we
to
raiding?
find someone to raid. Actually, that's a lot of. I guess there's only one.
Only one?
Only one.
The only one.
The one. Is it only one or is it the one?
For those about to rock and stone. Rock and stone, brother.
Check the trash.
None can stand for
Your boys better be better
Yep.
fighters than you are dancers.
and the to the forward.
But thanks a lot for watching, chat.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks also for your fun questions. And, well,
Always.
thanks for hanging out, because it's always a pleasure. And we'll be back online same time tomorrow. That's 1 p.m. CET. So tune in, join us, come hang out. It'll be a pleasure to have you. Who we raiding, boys?
Comrade Cluck. And with that, let's say
Interesting
goodbye.
name.
Yeah. Rock and Stone.
All right.
Rock and Stone.
Rock and Stone Dwarves!
Rock and Stone.
Rock and stone.